Yo, what's good, everyone? Average Bum here, back with some more Suicide Squad news. This is episode 2 of their insider info. Looks like we're going to be meeting the support squad. Now, so far, we do know that, what's her name? Was it Tack? Is a support member. And Penguin, Amanda Waller, and yeah, so that's the people we know from the trailers and stuff. So let's see who else is going to be joining the squad. Before we get into it, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Let's get into it.
All the fun is right here.
Hello, I'm Axel Ridby, game director here at Rocksteady Studios.
I'm Darius Sadigian, studio director at Rocksteady Studios.
We're so excited to welcome you all to episode 2 of our ongoing series, Suicide Squad Insider. In our last episode, we gave you a look at our combat system that combines story, powerful traversal abilities, iconic melee attacks, and explosive gunplay to offer something truly unique.
Hello, beautiful!
We wanted to challenge ourselves. We wanted to expand and really push ourselves in terms of making something new and fresh.
Green
When
Lantern
first
looking
introduced,
good.
the free-flow combat of Batman Arkham Asylum broke new ground and set a standard that is still popular today. In that spirit, the Rocksteady team decided to delve into new mechanics.
If you're playing solo, you have the power to make combat in our game unique to you while making your way through our story campaign. If you decide to play co-op with friends, you can each become an expert with your playstyle and customize builds, creating a powerful squad unlike any other.
Each person can offer a different benefit to the play experience.
We're super excited to see those
And that
sort
will
of
be
team play
Deadshot,
synergistic
me,
effects happen.
You
King
want a
Shark,
high five?
Up high.
King Shark side
In
character
the
on my
Suicide Squad,
side.
the world, the narrative,
But I will
all
eventually
our
play
features
everybody. That is the
evolve
plan.
through the lens of DC lore.
Fans for the DC Universe are going to be really excited for this. Not only are we bringing characters back that we've used in the Arkham series, but we're introducing new ones.
You can call me Colonel Rick Flag.
We want players to feel like they explored the DC universe with us, not just through the story, but also through the mechanics.
Ah, no lasso? You gotta be kidding me.
In this episode, we'll meet some of the iconic DC characters who will be helping our anti-heroes to take on their impossible...
Was that Firefly? No,
Conversations
not
with
Firefly.
our team,
Yeah,
our
who
voice
was
cast,
that?
and our playtesters, along with extended gameplay, will give you a preview of some of the amazing new possibilities we're excited about with Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League.
Wait, which superheroes did you say you were?
Is that Gizmo?
This is
No, I
Suicide
don't
Squad
think so. That
Insider,
can't be Gizmo.
Episode 2.
You a little too old to be Gizmo. Let's see who we got. We got
The RPG systems are the connective tissue inside of the game.
Things like weapon customization, talent customization, things that really let players get into how they want their character to play.
Now, let's begin.
We built this game with near limitless strategic and personal options.
Fair enough.
Players craft their own character within a character. Everyone can
Probably
pick
playing
one
like
of
a
their
kid with
favorite,
that little
but
SMG
really
she
make
rocking.
a character that's their own.
There's really high skill ceiling mechanics in this game where as you learn to traverse, as you learn to combine your character's abilities more and more, you become better, your character becomes stronger, and in the story of the game, you're taking on stronger and stronger threats.
I'm not gonna lie, it sounded like you
Have
said the
this
character becomes
perspective
better.
of always tying back to the
Kinda
narrative
funny.
and always giving context around the mechanics. With the DC world out there, it just gave us unlimited potential.
With the Arkham games, you could modify some elements of Batman himself. We knew early on, going with an action shooter was an opportunity to go down a new path and try out new mechanics with a new type of game.
Someone's been busy. How'd you have time to make all this?
In our last episode, we showed the Suicide Squad recruiting the Penguin for Argus.
Okay, Waller. We bagged Penguin.
He goes back to the Hall of Justice to start helping the squad out.
I'm taking authority.
Since we last showed you the Justice League's HQ, it's had a makeover from Amanda Waller and her team, and it's now the forward operating base for Argus's fight against Brainiac.
So when considering gameplay, we knew we needed an arms dealer.
You need a good gun runner.
For us, it's been great to bring Penguin back from the Arkham days. We love working with this character.
What he gives you is lots of options for upgrading individual weapons, crafting,
It feels like you're actually interacting with Penguin when you're crafting these items. And that's really where Penguin as a character comes to life in the game.
You get to build them up, creating some really unique combinations, and you can play the game in a way that's unique to you. We have weapons based on different manufacturers.
Star Labs, we have Amertech, we have LexCorp, we have DCPD, and they all come with different flavors.
Lex is a very scientific man, right? The guns are very scientific in nature. They have very specific recoil patterns and spread patterns, almost like they are
Show us this
calculated.
scientific
And we have
gun.
Amertech, which is
That's
more
a crazy
improvised
statement for a
weaponry,
gun,
really
a
fast
scientific
fire rates,
gun.
high ammo capacity, but it kicks like a donkey.
And once you've unlocked those manufacturers, you can go to Penguin and ask him to sort of craft specific weapons in those manufacturers.
Different guns will play with different styles. Maybe you've got a Deadshot focused on critical hits, on headshots. That might mean that you want to favor a legendary gun which works with that playstyle.
Nice, nice, nice.
The gun customization does look good.
What we call the
Guns don't look the same. That's a good thing.
There are
Who's this?
various supervillains
Who's
that the squad have begged, stolen, or borrowed from.
For players who just want to play through the story, they'll get the full arsenal to be able to take on the Justice League. But for players who really want to sort of maximize their characters, the support squad missions unlock really cool features.
Our designers have put a lot of effort.
I will be that guy trying to maximize.
The game. You can have a very different experience from someone else.
Let's meet the rest of the support squad. Here we can see the scientist Gizmo, who has
I knew
set
it
up
was
shop in the
Gizmo.
basement of the Hall of Justice.
You're perfect.
We know.
Dang,
His
that's
primary
100,000 years
contribution to the
old.
squad
What the
is
heck?
the sort of airdrop
He was a little
vehicles
boy.
that you can use for combat.
You're getting into this flying vehicle with rockets and a turret and sort of blow shit up.
Are they shaking
And
like
the havoc
that?
you can create is outstanding.
Each character from the DC universe offers the player a different way of interacting with the game.
I've been trying on the name Toyman.
More like Annoy Man. Am I right?
Toyman is one character that helps
Terrible.
you actually figure out ways of defeating the Justice League.
He's a tech boy genius who wants nothing more than to help save Metropolis. He can't quite come to terms with the fact that his heroes are now the villains.
Changing stuff is my middle name.
You can unlock more and more things you can do with Toyman to enhance your gear.
So what does he
If
do?
you
Does he
want
like?
to really perfect your gear, to really suit how you like to play
Does
the
he,
game,
um,
Toyman's the character to talk to.
Does he change the appearance of stuff? Or like, what's he doing here?
Hack is this sort of electronic astral projection.
Anything that has electricity, Hack can manifest through.
By working with Hack and increasing your talent points over the course of the game, you can unlock a whole
Hack has a
myriad of
great
different
design.
abilities.
For example, with Harley,
It's
you can
weird,
increase
but
her
it's
grenade
actually
damage.
it's well done.
Alongside the
in my
talent
opinion.
tree, we have what we call the combat combo system. As you're doing these more intricate moves, you build up your combo faster, and the higher that combo is, the more talents you
You
activate.
hit them fools for 14K for what reason?
Hack also uses her abilities to literally hack Brainiac's comms, so you get to listen in on what the Justice League is talking about, and you also get to hear their sort of corrupted personalities and how different they are from the heroes you once knew.
We have complete control, Brainiac.
Now let's talk about one more member of our support squad. Another infamous DC villain that Director Waller once recruited.
Not the spoiler warnings. We don't know nothing about this story, but some people
At this
do.
point in the game, the squad has discovered evidence that Poison Ivy may be alive.
Ivy? Poison Ivy? Dead Poison Ivy after Scarecrow gave Gotham a crop dusting.
For fans who paid close attention to Arkham Knight, they will remember that when Poison Ivy died, she left behind a little sprout.
I got a real strong hunch she ain't pushing up daisies no more.
And in this game, you discover that that sproutling has been cared for by some people who may have had their own motivations for doing so. But in the chaos of Metropolis, she's escaped.
Find her. Bring her to me for questioning.
Using special technology
What
they've
questions
acquired,
could you
the
possibly
Suicide
ask
Squad is
Poison
tracking
Ivy,
down.
who's been dead for who knows how long?
This tracker will lead you to her.
Unless y'all want to end up a poorly plated spring mix, you better put me in charge and let me talk to Ives first.
So in playing solo, players can switch between any of the characters. You'll get to experience all the different play styles across all of the different missions.
So my thing is, all right, here's a guess. I'm guessing. Because, you know, Ivy and her spores, she can, like, mind control people. What if they're going to try to use her to break Brainiac's mind control? So go from killing the killing the Justice League, or I should say unaliving. I don't know how strict, whatever. Unaliving the Justice League to saving the Justice League. Theory crafting.
And here we go!
Or she might even just be a playable character. That could be dope too.
So here she is. Thought she'd be taller.
Are you serious right now? Poison ivy is a redhead. This is a plant. You might be the dumbest.
They got her music too. She actually alive? There's no way.
There's my girl.
She is not made of meat. Is this what you call a vegetarian option?
I don't know you, but my pheromones remember you. Strange emotions.
Tell me about it. Wasn't expecting you to come in fun size. You really don't know me? Harley and Ivy forever? In 10-story burning letters?
Nope.
Brother, we got the factory reset.
Lex Corp really did.
She got that joint on though. What's she rocking?
He dressed you up in that outfit too?
No. I took it. When I broke out. He shut me in a room in his tower. If I worked on the things he wanted, I got a whole hour of sunlight every day.
What did he want?
Weapons, making them more effective against the alien invaders. You know, they're very susceptible to plant toxins. And, I know all about plant toxins.
We know. That's why they call you Poison Ivy.
It's just Ivy. Weirdo.
Where's Lex now?
I don't know. Something spooked him, I guess. He got in his big robot suit and stomped off.
Ooh, I know that look. Who you murdering?
The corrupted things that are coming. All of them. They're poisoning the earth with their gross bodies. So I lured them here.
The wrath of nature. I like it.
Oh, this is my friend Daphne. We'll make all the aliens choke to death on spores. You make sure Daphne doesn't die, or you're next.
Sadistic
Waller,
little
be
kid.
advised
What
Lex
the
is
heck?
AWOL in a power suit, and Ivy's an eco-terrorist middle schooler. Dead shot out.
How'd we end up hugging a giant plant?
But I'm glad to see Ivy is alive and well. No, it did suck that she died in the last game. Shout out to Poison Ivy, man.
Here's a brief look at the mission that follows your first encounter with Ivy. You'll see a variety of custom builds and loadouts that draw on the power of DC villains.
Okay, so they
Ivy's
mentioned
plans
the
need
first
protection.
encounter, so I'm guessing
Split
after
up the
this he
squad
runs
to
away
attack
or
from
something.
different
So he has to come back with
Our
us
asses won't
immediately.
get kicked just standing here.
Guess we got some convincing to do.
Now go defend!
Combat in this game revolves around 3 core pillars: traversal, gunplay, and melee. Someone like Deadshot can take a vantage point, can provide cover fire.
That goofy old twirl. What the
You
heck?
can find wild ways to upgrade your melee attacks. With the Great Suspender, a single boomerang can launch several enemies off the ground.
A job worth
That's
doing
actually pretty
right.
cool. Getting that shotty to work.
All these guns from the Bane's Rage set. Landing a critical hit spawns a power-up that can infuse other weapons like
Oh yeah, this
grenades
game is
with
gonna be a
Bane's
lot of
Rage,
fun. I can already tell.
making them more powerful.
Yeah, this game need to come out already, man. It comes out February, so it's not the worst, but still.
Aliens pollute everything!
They got
Killer
everything
Shark's
you could
loadout
ever
here
want from
includes
them. They
Black Mask and
got
Bulletstorm,
status
and the Heat Race
effects,
Molten Shield
perks,
to synergize.
leveling up,
These
good
triggered the
gunplay,
Bulletstorm effect, which means
traversal,
that he's now immune from
good
damage
characters,
thanks to
and
the
by
Heat
good
Race
characters I
Molten
mean their
Shield,
characterizations of
making
the
this a
character.
perfect
You know,
opportunity
their personalities
to
and
get
such
in
later. What else could you want? The story is interesting. We got the DC characters. Now I know some people got qualms with killing the Justice League, but come on, man, it's in the title of the
Elemental
game,
attacks from
which y'all
Ivy's
expect to
plans
happen
that draw on
in
the
this
powers
game.
of different
I'm ready to
DC
bless somebody
These
melon
afflictions
open, you feel
freeze
me?
your enemies before you deliver an explosive finale.
Got my boy Deadshot with the rockets, yes sir. I'm gonna play everybody. Boomerang's gonna be the last character I touch. Man's just mad ugly.
Yeah, kind of a funny story.
Although she doesn't remember her old life, Ivy is still a deadly expert with toxins, and she can offer your builds an interesting new feature, afflictions.
The results are so neat.
When you manage to recruit her, she comes back to the Hall of Justice as kind of like a loose cannon, precocious toddler who also has terrifying genetic engineering powers.
Then we introduced the concept of afflictions. Players can apply these afflictions to their melee weapons, their grenades, so they can mix and match different things for the encounter.
And each affliction ties back to a DC character.
So we have 4 afflictions. Diablo Blaze sets people on fire.
My boy Diablo, he made it in the game somehow.
We have Deep Freeze, freezes people. You can shatter them with your guns, but they are pretty resistant to melee damage. They won't drop ammo when they die.
At any point, you can have up to 2 different elemental afflictions, then add in the 3 other players. So what you've got there is lots of different ways to engage with enemies.
My boy Diablo made it in the game somehow.
So at Rocksteady, what we sort of pride ourselves on is investigating how players play. Do they get the language that we're trying to create? We had an amazing opportunity to get a group of proper gamers from the community involved in the development process pretty early.
Some of the characters, the mission types join the story. I'd definitely say this has got a Rocksteady stamp on it.
The experience of Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is really fluid, really smooth, and it feels really polished. It's chaos, but in a good way.
It's very fast and very momentum-based. And I think there's a lot of verticality to it.
No other game that makes
Was he not invincible during that trick?
But in a good way.
Yeah, no worries.
It's very fast and very momentum-based.
He's doing his move.
And I think
He's
there's a lot
getting
of verticality to it.
No other game
that's
that
either an
makes you
effect from the
feel
explosion
so
or he was actually
free and
taking damage.
powerful.
You also have this deep building of your character with a more superhero twist. For example, I kind of gravitated towards Dead Shark because I'm a big fan of shooting guns and big crit builds. You can use the juggling mechanic to get 100% crit chance, and then from there, do big damage.
The knowledge that we gained, seeing players explore the mechanics, it gave us like a little taste of what it's going to be like when we got like a bigger community to share the game with.
Now listen, how about a team up?
When the studio made the Arkham series, we were very much focused on single character, single perspective. And with this game, we saw that opportunity to get the community more involved.
For us, it was about expanding and enhancing into something new and different. And we wanted this experience to be shared with more than just one person.
One of the coolest experiences in the game is when you're playing with friends and each character can tackle the problems that you're facing together differently.
You are learning how to overcome challenges together.
All these characters are geared up to be able to complement each other.
Because each of them is moving differently, sometimes another character might come in from a direction you don't expect. You can create unintentional cinematic moments with your friends. When you really are in sync with your squad, it's such a special feeling, and I think something I haven't experienced in any other game.
Multiplayer is new for the studio, but it's super exciting because we get to see Rocksteady hallmarks of story-driven game, but from multiple perspectives, and getting to share that with your friends is pretty unique.
We hope you enjoyed episode 2 of Suicide Squad Insider.
Phew, I need a smoke.
I need more therapy.
In our next episode, we'll take a look at what you can expect from our game after launch.
This is the biggest cinematic
You see that?
experience.
Whoa, wait a minute.
I need more therapy.
In our next episode, we'll take a look at what you can expect from our game after.
Look at these skins.
This is the biggest cinematic experience that Rocksteady has ever created, with more hours of cinematic cutscenes than ever before. But I think we leave the setting of our story open enough that for post-launch content, players will be excited to come back and find out what we're going to do next.
You, want to talk about it?
Know what, Quinn? I do.
I don't think players are ready for the new playable characters they're going to get, or even the places they're going to get to take them.
This game is much bigger than the world
Shout out to the GOAT, Deborah
Suicide
Wilson.
Squad.
She been in every game I played, which is crazy.
Build on the
Especially Star Wars.
We're delivering you a full game, but for those that want to go further, we're going to have lots of new updates that are free to our players, and we really want to engage with our community to give them new experiences regularly.
At the end of the game, everyone goes, wow, this was a hell of a ride. Let's play again.
Okay, that was episode 2 of Insider. We got a lot to look forward to. We're gonna get, I guess, kind of like mutators for the weapons, if you will, like add status effects. They could have some post-launch, not post-launch content, I guess. What do they call it? I guess in-game content or whatever, post whatever. They're gonna be supporting this game, so hopefully this game is successful, so we can get many things to come. New characters, maybe new maps, maybe a Gotham map because it is a worldwide invasion. Maybe a Gotham map, Star City. What is Green Lantern? Where is he been? I know it's something. Oh, it is Star City, and then Central City is Flash, I believe. Stuff like that. Maybe go to the Brainiac's ship, like he has his own kind of labyrinth on his ship, something akin to like a dungeon crawler or something, how it's like reconfigures from the inside out or whatever. That could be dope. But yeah, Suicide Squad, I'm definitely looking forward to this game. I want to see what happens in the story, all that stuff. They brought my girl Ivy back. That's good. She's alive. I wonder who else is going to show up. We got to see a mention of Diablo. Hopefully he's actually playable and not just I guess a affliction, as you will. But yeah, man, I'm looking forward to this game. Let me know your thoughts, comments below. If you enjoyed the video, like, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.